The Barmecide's Feast. Once a poor man was begging in the streets of Baghdad. As he passed by a very fine house, he decided to ask for food. "Go in," said the doorkeeper. "Our master will give you all that you want." The young man was very happy to hear this. "Who is your master, sir? To whom does this house belong?" he asked. "This house belongs to the rich and powerful Barmecide family," was the reply. So the poor man walked through the beautiful garden and entered the big house. He came to a great hall with lovely curtains and beautiful paintings. At one end of the hall sat a handsome old man with a long beard. The poor man knew at once that this was the master of the house. "What can I do for you, my friend?" asked the old man kindly. "I am a hungry beggar," said the man softly. "I have not eaten for 2 days. Will you give me something to eat?" The old man got up and replied, "Is it possible that there should be a hungry man like you in the city where I am living? It is indeed a shame for me. Sit down and have some dinner with me." He called his servant. "Bring in some bowl of water for my friend to wash his hands," he ordered. When the beggar got up to wash his hands, he saw neither bowl nor water. But the rich owner made gestures to show that he was pouring water on the guest's hands from the invisible jug. When he had finished, the master said, "Bring in the food." A number of servants began running in and out of hall as if they were preparing a meal. But the poor man could see nothing. "Eat, my friend," said the old man. "Eat as much as you like, for you are hungry." The old man moved his hands as if he was touching some invisible dishes, and he moved his mouth and lips to show that he was eating. The hungry man was disappointed, but he followed his host's examples and pretended to eat and drink and swallow. "This man likes to play joke on people," thought the poor beggar. So he said, "Sir, I have never tasted such fine food in all my life." The old man ordered one imaginary dish after one another and asked his guests to eat. At last he said, "Get the best sweets for our guests." The beggar continued to move his hands and roll his tongue to show that he was enjoying the feast, and finally he said, "I can't eat any more." "How can you say that?" asked the host. "You mustn't remain hungry." "Sir," said the beggar, "how can one remain hungry after eating so much?" The old man called out for some wine. Then the servants ran in, moving their hands as if they were placing the wine in the glasses before their master and his guest. The old man pretended to pour wine into the glasses and to hand one to the guest. "Take this," he said, "and tell me how you like it." "Sir," said the poor man, "I don't know what to say to such kindness." He lifted the invisible glass to his lips and pretended to drink it. Finally, the poor beggar pretended to be drunk and began to move his head from side to side. Then, suddenly, he raised his hands and gave the old man a hard blow, then a second blow, and a third. "What are you doing, you wicked man?" "Sir," replied the beggar, "you welcomed me into your house. You gave me the best food and the best wine. I got drunk and forgot my manners. But you are so kind, sir, that you will surely forgive me." When he heard this word, the old man laughed heartily and said, "For a long time I have played such jokes on many people, but no one dared to do what you have done. I like you for your cleverness and courage. I will certainly forgive you. And now I ask you to eat real meal with me and be my friend as long as I live. And so, the word Barmecide is used for someone who gives imaginary gifts, and a Barmecide's feast is no feast at all.